Are leftists right? Would Kamala have us in the same place in the Middle East that we are now? I think the answer is more yes than most Democrats are willing to admit, but it's complicated, so let's dive in. If this was still 2015 and we still had the JCPOA, the Iran nuclear deal, I think you could safely argue that the Middle East would be a much safer place than it is today. But one, it's not 2015 and Trump tore that deal up in his first term. And more importantly, while we have been the superpower of the world, I think we are all now readily aware of the fact that our leaders are not the ones in charge. Since 2005, when Israel invaded Gaza again, they have been pursuing aggressive expansionist strategies. This includes Gaza militarization, illegal settlements, and increased pressure on southern Lebanon. And before you say, but Hamas, but Hezbollah, that's part of the strategy. Israel needs a ruthless enemy to justify their actions. So sure, these are Iranian proxies, but they're ones that have historically been propped up by Israel. Netanyahu literally handed Hamas cash personally and propped them up for years so that he could do just this. Now his ambition has ramped up, and they didn't wait for Trump because they knew they had an ally in Biden. I mean, Antony Blinken was literally willing to oppose U.S. intelligence agency assessments in favor of Israel to lie for them in regards to human rights violations in Gaza. My point here is that Israel moves and we follow, and it's no different under Biden or Trump. And I don't think it would be any different with Kamala. Bibi was ready to do anything to stop another nuclear deal. And so both Biden and Trump's push for a new deal fell apart because of the actions of Israel, whether that's killing a general or bombing their leadership. No matter what we did, we were going to be drawn into a conflict with Iran because that's what Israel wanted. And it also happens to be what Russia wants. While Putin and Biden are not BFFs like with Trump, Putin can also work through his ally Iran and to instigate violence so that they can draw attention away from Ukraine. And now I have heard some of Kamala's advisors saying that she would have been different than Biden, but I haven't heard any specifics. And even if it was different, it wasn't anything strong enough to oppose Israel if they started something. Now, all that being said, there is a huge difference. We would not be, well, at least likely not be committing war crimes all over the world. Except for Gaza, the West Bank, and southern Lebanon, of course. Israel would still be doing their thing, and we'd still be sending them weapons, but we wouldn't be implementing these clownish collective punishment strategies that are violating international law left and right. We wouldn't be in Venezuela, we wouldn't be in Cuba, and we definitely wouldn't be disconnecting from all of our other closest allies, or trying to invade them as well. But we would probably still be at the beginning stages of World War III because the Democratic establishment is about as strong as Herbert Hoover. I voted for Kamala and would do so again in a heartbeat against Trump. But that doesn't mean that that's good enough going forward, because now fascism has won and we are at war. We need leaders who actually understand the meaning of self-sacrifice and know that the very least they can do is not take money from foreign lobbies. Hassan Piker's right on this. The cycle that Democrats currently have us on will continue to lead to disaster. We have to have something new.